I was with my daughter this morning before the call started, and I really had like 5 minutes to jump onto this. And before this, I was out in nature at this Waldorf school that's trying to be built. That's a forest inspired program, da, 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 da. And I was telling the director of the school who's developing it all. And I was like, yeah, I got to go teach a class on spirit teams. So I've got to go. And I'm like, and I've got my like basket of nettles I've picked from their property. And I'm like, and this is my plant ally, which was like a good omen that my daughter should go to school here. And like, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be one of those parents. But if you want me to teach guided meditation for your kids to meet their power animals and their spirit guides, like, I'm your gal. And she's like, we need to talk about that.
But I mean, how amazing how would your life have been different if from the age of 7, 8, 9, 10, you had your power animal, you had your spirit guide, you had your, that would have been amazing.
So one of the Waldorf thoughts, which is why I like Waldorf, is that you can have your, they like to do like a check-in in the morning where you check in with your higher self or your spirit guide and invite them and set the intention for the day. And I'm like, yeah, I could lead that. I could do that. Like, I'll do that with the kids. And if you guys know me at this point, like, I don't like parenting very much. I don't know how to best to say that. Like, I'm doing my purpose, which is here with you guys and like teaching adult education on Reiki and shamanic stuff. It's not my, like, I'm not the best, like, do all the things with your kids mom, even though I homeschool and I bake every week and like I spend time with them, but to some standards, I'm like, yeah, like, I got to teach a class now. Someone else watch the children. Here's the video. But I think it's all the way it's supposed to be. Like, I don't have the mom guilt that so many moms do. Let's put it that way.
I think that's so key, is like finding what works for you and your family, and knowing you and your family, you guys are doing a fantastic job. So yeah. I think you're fine.
Yeah. I think that's totally a side note. Like, notice how we're already tangenting on a totally different topic, but so many moms have that, that like, I'm never good enough. Like, I think that's like given in our society, that you can never meet this unrealistic expectation that's drawn out of commercials and Hallmark cards that we're supposed to somehow live up to. And it's like, no, I'm not quite the hot mess mom, but I'm definitely not like the, stay-at-home mom that wears an apron and like spends all of her waking moments reading poetry to her children either.
Right. Well, and honestly, I think that kind of guilt spreads to everybody because of things like movies and TV. We all have this idea of how our life is supposed to look and how we're supposed to be living, and it almost never is like that.
I'll be really content just gathering nettles and that my daughter knows what nettle soup is. Like, she's like, Mom, can we make nettles chips instead of kale chips? I'm like, yeah, we could totally make nettles chips. They're going to be like this big because they're baby nettles, but we can do that. Sure.
That's fantastic. I love it.